you have to get to the point where you have nothing to lose, because you're going to lose everything in a way.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much people get to that place. I think some people get to that place and they just sort of succumb to the despair. But others, in terms of if those that have a relationship with God, we realize that our faith in God can sort of carry us through that. Hey, I'm going to leave. I'm going to trust that you're going to take me through the wilderness and to the promised land. But without that relationship with God, without submission to Him, first and foremost, over anything else, willing to lose everything else, it just seems like almost an impossible choice to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you have to just be ready to go. If you have children, just creating a plan.
Yeah.
For what that looks like, and making that happen.
Yeah, the other thing that comes to mind is you talked about the reality versus the ideal, and I think in some ways that moving on, at leaving the escape, if it's truly that severe of a situation, or even if it's a milder version of that, I think we have to let go of the ideal. Like, I think some ways we try to make it keep working when it's toxic, because maybe we're holding on to that ideal, and part of exiting it is an acceptance. It's the grief that comes with that tragedy, but it's accepting the tragedy that happened versus trying to pretend that this relationship was what we wanted it to be all along.
Yes, it does make sense. I think the letting go of the ideal is a process.
Yeah.
I don't think that a person can just decide that overnight, because if an abuser can reach his victim, he's going to be telling her she's crazy, that none of this ever happened, that he loves her, that he wants to be with her.
That are probing her ideal.
Yes.
I am what you want me to be. You just don't know it. It's your fault.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. And so that's why I think it's so important to be around people that understand this, people that can help guide you in that, people that can help you understand in the beginning what is just idealism and what is reality.
What we want it to be versus what it really is. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
and we can still want
normal.
that, but it's we just don't want it to trap us, right?
Right. We don't want to go into a prison in a relationship. A relationship should be mutual. A relationship should be loving and kind. And